The number of coronavirus cases continue to rise right here in Arizona. We're seeing from over the weekend nearly 1,000 new cases reported as we almost hit 9,000. News 4 Tucson's Sean Mooney joining us live with a breakdown of those numbers. Good afternoon, Sean.
Good afternoon, Priscilla. And there is some good news to report, but to find it, you have to compare the numbers. Now, on Friday, the Arizona Department of Health Services reported 7,962 cases. Now, as of today, the statewide total is 8,919. That is a nearly 1,000 case jump since Friday. Now, this could be due to more testing. They've been doing a lot more here in the state. They had a big blitz on Saturday. And there is good news to report. There is no increase in deaths reported today. Also with that, let's take a look at all the numbers county by county. Now, Pima County is reporting 1,346 cases. That is 20 new cases being reported today. The county did not report any new deaths. That number still remains at 89. Maricopa County is still coming in with the highest number of cases, reporting more than 4,700 right now. As a reminder, though, these numbers include people who have since recovered. Please keep that in mind. As far as testing goes, more than 85,000 people have now been tested throughout the state. 8% of those tested have been positive. To get a broader perspective, though, let's take a look at the last 2 weeks and the sum of cases that happened during each week, as well as the recoveries from the hospital and deaths. I should note that these are cases so far that the state health department is reporting happened between these dates right there, and these numbers change daily as more cases get reported to the state health department. But what this data shows from the cases reported so far this past week compared to the week prior is that there are less cases, down again this week by 487 compared to last week, and less deaths, down by 34 deaths compared to last week. There are also fewer recoveries from the hospital too, but keep in mind there are many more people who have since recovered that never even went to the hospital. A lot to take in, but if you want to get an even more depth look at the cases and the data, head to our website, KVOA.com, for a link. And Priscilla, it's unfortunate that we do continue to see an increase in number in these cases, but when you compare the deaths and also the number of cases, week to week, we are seeing a downtrend. Back to you.
All right, definitely some good news there, Sean. We'll keep a close eye on those numbers. Well, meanwhile, under an executive order signed by Governor Doug Ducey last week, retail businesses in Arizona can start opening this week. News 4 Tucson's Paul C. Collett joining us live from the northwest side with more on this. And Paul, definitely some good news to start seeing these businesses start to begin that reopening process.
Hey, definitely so, Priscilla. And Governor Ducey has constantly reiterated that we in Arizona have to take a cautious approach when it comes to reopening businesses and in some case partially reopening those businesses. But today it's a new beginning for many of them here in the Tucson area. Now I'm going to step out of the picture. You can see what's going on behind me. And as you can see, this business, Pink's Floral Design, is happy to be opening up once again to customers. They already have their curbside stuff ready to go. Now, the order from Governor Ducey specifically states, quote, retail businesses can sell goods through delivery services, window services, walk-up service, drive-through service, drive-up service, curbside delivery, or appointment, provided they establish and implement sanitation and physical distancing measures. Now, Pink's Floral Design is doing all of the above. The executive order also goes on to say that today, on Friday, May 8th, businesses can resume partial openings that incorporate social distancing and sanitation measures established by the United States Department of Labor of the Arizona Department of Health Services.
It's a blessing that we finally get the opportunity to open our doors and help the community again as far as delivering smiles and seeing and interact with customers again, because we miss our customers. We're happy to be open again. I'm going to look at the positive side of this, is that we learn, and we're just going to be grateful for, everything we have and the opportunities, the upcoming opportunities from our community.
Hey, and Pink's Floral Design definitely has the right attitude. Got to keep positive during these times. Now, also I might mention that the owner also tells me that they obviously are taking all the precautions necessary to avoid the spread of COVID-19 when they are dealing with customers coming in. That means everybody wearing masks, lots of social distancing, and they do have this curbside pickup, so to say. Also, they are going out to the cars to make sure that they can deliver any of the flowers and goods as well. So good to see all this is happening, but also I might mention that we're going to go in depth on this issue and on this executive order and how it's helping businesses here in the Tucson area tonight on News 4 Tucson at 5 p.m. So make sure you look out for that. We got you covered from the northwest side. Paul C. Calla, News 4 Tucson.
All right, thank you, Paul.